It's a story of love, betrayal, addiction, and fame.
The man was out of control.
He was screaming, "I'll kill you!"
Amagansett, New York, 1901. A handmade sailboat captained by Italo-Australian immigrant Rocky DaFeetus ports in the Long Island harbor with wife Nell DaFeetus and their 2 children, Stella and Lomax, aboard. The family settled down right here in the Italo-Australian New York City district, where Rocky took a job building wheels for stagecoaches and Nell became a key figure in some women's suffrage movement.
I can still hear the sound of Papa carving those wheels. He even built a voting box for Mom.
But the American dream became a nightmare when Ford's iron-wheeled Model T hit the market in 1908. With wooden wheels becoming obsolete, Rocky and Nell were forced to sell most of their possessions, including much of their home furniture.
One night our parents were shouting in Australian and they just took off without us. That was the last time we ever saw them.
Rocky and Nell attempted to burn down the Ford factory, but died in a carriage accident along the way.
Our dad sold every piece of furniture in the house, except one. A single chair.
The chair would inspire Lomax to build replica chairs as a compulsive and dysfunctional recreation of his father's love. But that all changed when 13th President of Columbia University, Dwight D. Eisenhower, got kicked out of his mistress's apartment, right next door to DaFeetus. Upon seeing his work, Eisenhower adopted DaFeetus and allowed his new son to build chairs all day. Before leaving for the White House in '53, Eisenhower appointed DaFeetus Chairbler of Columbia. In his first 5 years as Noble Chairbler, DaFeetus would hand-make a total of 3 chairs. Faced with the presidential task of remodeling Butler Library, 14th University President Grayson L. Kirk worried about DaFeetus' rate of production. Kirk hired Ford Motors to mass-produce the 300 seats.
Lomax was pissed. I mean, he wanted to burn down Butler Library, but I said, Lomax, don't burn down Butler Library. This is your opportunity.
President Kirk wanted Lomax to stick with faculty office chairs, seminar room, small project, but Lomax wouldn't have it.
Max marched into Kirk's bathroom
He looked Kirk square in eye.
and said those notorious words.
You're gonna give me a giant chunk of wood.
A giant chunk of wood.
Give me a giant chunk of wood. Oh, genius.
And chunk of wood did they give. The university imported a block of oak, 30 feet high and 70 feet wide, for what would go down in history as Project 309.
I apprenticed on Project 309.
I thought it was a bunch of poppycock, but the man did it.
The 330-seat lecture hall, erected from a single block of wood, was completed in under 2 years. 309 Havimir Hall opened on February 13th, 1963.
After that, oh man, DaFeetus, he just fucking took off.
309 would set the background for Hollywood blockbusters including Mona Lisa's Smile and Spider-Man.
Everyone in Hollywood knew if you had 309, the movie was big.
After 309, DaFeetus would introduce the hinged desk, a design that would become a cornerstone of American academic furniture. But his skyrocket into fame did not come without costs.
The hinged desk? Yeah, my idea.
In 1999, Lomax would rally to add a Bachelor's of Engineering and Fine Arts, beef, degree for undergraduate chairblers, tablers, warblers, enablers, and other blurs alike. It was ultimately rejected by the Board of Trustees.
He didn't take well to rejection.
Lomax spiraled into an LSD and goldfish binge. His subsequent designs were met with derisive criticisms. In 2014, Lomax died in a tragic baby naming incident.
He couldn't handle the pressure.
Kids don't know, you know?
Today, Columbia students touch their butts to decades of DaFeetus' work. For that reason, Lomax DaFeetus goes down in history as an unsung hero of CU. It's a story of love, betrayal, addiction, and fame.